accessing and utilizing the Pi Developer Portal. The Pi Developer Portal is home to all developer-related tools that are needed to build on Pi. Registering a project within the Pi Developer Portal gives developers the ability to use the Pi SDK and generate an API key for interacting with Pi APIs. Developers can also leverage the features of the Developer Portal to test your applications on your local development environment within the Pi sandbox, which we will discuss in a little bit. You should already have our Pi browser installed on your device. When entering the Pi browser, the home screen presents a number of tiles which are quick links to tools that the Pi core team has created for participating in the ecosystem. Clicking on the tile with the computer that says develop.pi will bring you into the developer portal. When entering the developer portal for the first time, you'll be presented with the terms and conditions. Once you read through and accept the terms, you'll be brought to the app listing page. You must confirm the email address on your account. From this page, you can create your first project. Click on New App button to begin the process of registering your project. To register a new project, you must give it a name, a short description, and pick the network that your application will point to. For now, the project won't be seen by anyone, so creating a detailed description is not really necessary. App network is the network that you want your application to point towards. The choices are Pi testnet and Pi mainnet. Once you make your selection and confirm, you cannot change the network a project points to. The Pi testnet is for testing and has test.pi, which can be used to simulate transactions. The Pi mainnet is the mainnet blockchain for Pi, and it uses real Pi for transactions. It is best to develop and test your application on testnet before deploying on mainnet. Once your project has been created, you'll be brought to the app dashboard page. On this page, you'll find all of the information that pertains to your application. The app checklist is a step-by-step guide to getting your application prepared for mainnet. App configuration allows you to adjust some of the parameters of the application. API keys is used to generate a new API for interacting with the Pi APIs. My keys returns you to the app listing page. When you enter your app checklist for the first time, you'll find that step 1 has been completed. This is just creating your app. It is important to read through each step and complete the steps in order. Completion of these steps will translate to the completion of the Pi reward for developing an app, which will be described a little later. The second step is to choose your hosting method. At this time, you should choose self-hosting. The hosted by core team option is being developed and will be available in the future. The third step is to create your developer wallet. This wallet will separate your personal Pi wallet from the wallet of the application. On the fourth step, you have the option to pick how you will develop your application. We recommend starting with the demo app code, which has been built already and is available at the link within this step. Once you have the app started, you can test the app within the Pi sandbox. The Pi sandbox is the local environment that allows you to test your application within the desktop browser of your choice. In order to access the Pi browser, your app code should have the sandbox flag set to true. Once that's done, you will enter the port that the application is running on into step 5 as the development URL. We're going to detail 2 of these steps that you should be aware of when setting up your app. Creating a developer wallet. To do this, click on the app wallet button of the app dashboard. This will bring you to the page to create a wallet. Since this is our first time creating a wallet for this app, we need to click on Generate New to create a new wallet. You will now be presented with the wallet address and seed phrase. The seed phrase is the secret key of the wallet and is used to approve transactions. It is important to not share this with anyone. The wallet address is the public address of your wallet that anyone can see and use to send Pi to your account. The last step is to update the wallet on the application to this wallet. From the drop-down menu, select the wallet you created and then click on the Update button. This will save the wallet as the wallet for the application. This will generate a sandbox URL which can be copied in step 6. Once copied, paste it into the browser of your choice and hit enter. A screen will appear with alphanumeric code on it. Open the Pi app on your mobile device and navigate to the sidebar menu and select Pi Utilities. On this page at the bottom, you'll see Authorize Sandbox at the bottom. Click on this. On this screen, you will enter the code shown in your browser and hit enter. This will log you into your application and you should now see your application displayed on the browser. You are now ready to test the functionality of the Pi SDK and to create your first Pi payment. The last 3 steps pertain to getting your app deployed to a domain and set up for access within the Pi browser. Step 7 is where you enter the desired URL for your application. This is the URL that our pioneers will access your application through within the Pi browser. On step 8, you'll verify ownership of the domain that you entered in step 7. You need to add a .txt file to your front end, which is hosted at the domain entered previously, and then click the verify button. If the front end has not been deployed with the .txt file, the check will fail. Once verified, the app will now be accessible within the Pi browser, and you can complete the last step by completing a testnet transaction within the Pi browser. Click on the hackathon button shown here to enter the Pi reward program, which rewards you for developing on Pi. Here, enter the hackathon code supplied in the Resource Center on our Hacker Earth hackathon site, and click Enter. You are now registered to receive Pi as you build. Click the new Reward button to enter the rewards list. This list shows all of the steps to get rewarded during the hackathon. The steps are split into 3 tiers, and each tier has a different reward distributed in Pi. Tier 1 is to create an app checklist steps 1 to 2. Tier 2 is to develop the app checklist steps 3 to 6. And Tier 3 is to deploy the app to production, app checklist steps 7 to 9. In order to receive Pi, you must complete all the steps of the tier and return to this list to claim your reward. You are able to use either an application that you create to complete these steps, or you can clone the Pi demo app and get that set up to complete the steps. Remember to click Claim after completing steps, or you won't get the Pi that will later be sent to your mining balance. Thanks for watching, and we're excited to see what kind of apps you develop.